Hello, my furry friends. My name is Fuzzy Cup and welcome back to Techopolis episode 11. So, my inventory is filled with torches because I have installed a new mod. It's a quality of life mod, and I installed it after I unlocked gold because it involves gold. So I installed Feral Flare Lanterns, so the Torchmaster mod. I was sick of the torch spam, so finally, down here, we've no more torches. And underneath the island, we just have tons of Feral Flare Lanterns spammed. So for those of you who don't know, Torchmaster mod adds three things. The Mega Torch, which basically just stops anything spawning, but because we don't have hostile mobs, it doesn't really matter. The Feral Flare Lantern casts light, like artificial phantom lights around the place, and it lights up dark areas. And then this guy is a dread lamp. Now I don't think I need it anymore because I don't see anything spawning. Like I don't see passive mobs spawning, but the dread lamp basically stops passive mob spawning. I might make one or two of them and just put them around the island just in case. Although I do like my squid pond out there. But yes, we have finally got rid of all the torches and it's lovely and illuminated in here. The nice thing about the Feral Flare Lanterns, it lights up the ceiling as well. So we get to see the nice ceiling too. I say nice, it's literally just dirt. It's a lot of dirt. Speaking of a lot of dirt, I did a fuzzy thing and I started building more islands. Because I took a look at this recipe here. This needs antimatter pellets, which means we probably have to get into mechanism reactors. And mechanism reactors are really horrible because they can blow up. And if they blow up, then your entire island gets irradiated. So yeah, I built a few islands. I even included stepping stone islands with flight blocks in them so we can make it over to here. And I'm hopefully gonna just fill this guy up with nuclear waste and stuff. Now, I did see that you can make nuclear waste from the uranium ingots in nuclear reactors, but I'm not sure what nuclear reactors they're talking about. But better safe than sorry. So I'm going to get this capped off with some dirt, and then we are going to completely ignore reactors, and we're going to get into simulations. Because I really want to get this Enderman data model so I can get these simulation pearls so I can, you know, make my wireless crafting grid. God, I love the building gadget. And of course, now that we have a bit of silk touch, I can move grass blocks up here so I don't have the stepping stone stuff over. Okay, on to today's episode. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get some model frameworks. And they are made with cyanite, elite technium, and elite control circuits. How much of those am I going to need? I need one for this. I probably need a few of those. I'll need some for this. You know what? I'll just make like maybe 16 of them. Okay, that's 16 of each of those. And I suppose I need a inscriber. Oh, actually, between episodes, I did... Where are we? Over here. I did get this guy set up. So I now have a stack of each circuit all ready to go whenever I need it. So it's just one silicon press per setup. And then we have the diamond, the gold, and the sorted quartz. And that's all just getting processed into there. So now I don't have to worry about making circuits. I can just take a stack out whenever I need it. So let's pop over to our wall of doom. Pop you here. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, and we do actually have acceleration cards now. So now we don't have to wait for years and years for those to finish. Boop. See? Much faster. And that's a them done quest. So pop those into the system. Now I need to make a mob infuser. I'll bookmark that guy. And a passive data model. I'll bookmark that guy. Ooh, advanced technium. Oh. We need to make this guy as well, which is the mob infuser with glass. Why is there two different recipes? Okay. So it's either one with 40,000 FE or two with 80,000 FE, which is the same recipe. Anyway, let's make up our mob infuser. Boop. Make a second one just to have it. And once again, let's go down to our, let's just call it my wall of shame at this stage. but let's pop you here and here. Let's grab all of the random bits of glass we have left over from all our lensing. And let's get processing you guys up. I suppose we can put some machine blocks in there to speed that up too. A boop and a boop. Nice. And at least now I know I can easily get this automated. I just need to get an entangle porter. We need to, or not entangle porter, entangle block. We need to just link this to the entangle block and have it pumping straight into one of these. Nice. Boom. And a boom. 48 should be enough for now. Okay, next we need to make the passive data model, which is this stuff, which is going to be expensive. And a hostile data model, which is elite. Oh, it's going to be very, very expensive. But at least we have technium all bulk crafted up. See? Always bulk craft. That's one passive data model and one hostile data model. Nice. I think I need 3 of these actually. I may as well make 2 more. Nice. Oh, they stack. Nice. So to use these guys, I need the mob infuser with something. Okay, that's how I get bones. That's how I get rotten flesh. And that's how I get ender pearls. And then I assume, although quite a lot of my problems come from just assuming, but I'm going to assume that these are created, yeah, there we go, with ender pearls and rotten flesh and a bones. So what do I need for this then? I need the Enderman prediction model, which gets me simulation pearls, which goes down to the replica dust, which is an ingredient in the ultimate technium. And zombie prediction, I think, can be turned back into rotten flesh. Yes, it can. And this guy can be turned into bones, skulls, and arrows. What do I need skeleton skulls for? Apparently nothing. Just a quest. Okay, so let's grab 2 teleportation cores, like so. 2 bone blocks. And what was the other one? 2 leather. So I need either leather or rotten flesh. I think I have leather from all the cows that mysteriously disappeared. Okay, so you can go in here with that. You can go in here with that. Boop. And a not boop, but I can get you in there. And a boop. Then this guy, as soon as I have the last rotten flesh, boom. I should be able to make the data models for that now. Let's throw that into the system. 1 Enderman data model. Nice. 1 zombie data model. I need elite technium nuggets. As I was saying, 1 zombie data model. And 1 skeleton data model. Nice. We are speeding our way through this one. Watch, just watch. We'll come across something that's going to take so long because it looks like it's such a tiny quest, but it turns out to be a huge mess. So, simulation chamber. We need elite technium. We have some more ender pearls. I have that, and I have that. Okay, so I need another one of these, which I need more elite technium. 2 more of these. Yoink. Rain again. 1 simulation chamber. Boom. And then I need to generate some of this overworld prediction matrix, which I think I might get from these 2 guys. Let's see. Use. Yep. And then that's used to make the loot fabricator. Nice. Now here comes the part where all of our power gets drained. Pop you in here with some prediction matrix. No? I pop you in with some, there we go, prediction matrix. Okay, we just need 2 of these and we can continue on our quest. Yoink. 1 loot fabricator. Missing uranium ingot. Boop. And boink. There we go. 1 loot fabricator. Put you up here. And now we just need to concentrate on getting lots of ender pearls and lots of rotten flesh. Because we need double compressed rotten flesh, which is 81 rotten flesh. And we need 4 per ultimate technium, which is 324, I think. Ouch. And then we need to get some Enderium made, which is made in the arc furnace with 3 lead, 1 platinum, and 2 ender pearls. Thankfully, it gives you 4, which is 1 gear, but I think it actually needs 4 gear per ultimate ingot. Whew. Not to mention, we need molten mob essence, which I have no idea how to get. Oh, there is a use for the bones. Ah, there we go. So that means we need to get this data model all the way up to self-aware. So if you see, it says zombie data model, tier basic, data collected, 11 of 48. Every time you run a prediction, you have a chance of getting a zombie prediction, which is used in fabricating more stuff here, which we'll need for the rotten flesh. But each time it does a prediction, this goes up by 1. And it goes from basic to, I think it's basic to normal to advanced to self-aware. And self-aware has a 100% rate of getting one of these guys. So yeah, gonna be a lot of predicting going on this episode. In fact, I think I'm just gonna set up these 3 things and let them running overnight and hopefully come back to tons of prediction.
Many hours later.
Shh guys, be quiet. It's 3 a.m. Just got up to pee. Think I'm gonna turn this off for tonight. We should have enough to get started in the morning.
The next day.
So it is the next morning. Ironically, it's nighttime in the game, so yeah, deal with it. But we have quite a lot of stuff. Now, I know this is nowhere near what I need to actually get Technium, the ultimate Technium automated, but I just want to have enough stuff to get going on the quest. Eventually, I will make basically 50 of these just for the rotten flesh alone. But for now, I just want to get through the quest because I can do a Hang with Fuzzy on my Discord. Link in the description if you want to join the Discord. And I can do this all between episodes. So yeah, let's get the quests. So one of these guys and one of these guys should get us a quest. Nice. That should get us a quest, although I think I picked one up already. It is indeed. And then we need to get the simulation pearls crushed into replica dust. We need to get the replica ore made by the blank stone ore again. So 12 of these goes to 1. And then this guy, we need just 1 to make a dimensional replica ore. Okay, so I need 12 of these. Let's fly over to our multi-use crusher. Some replica dust. A single stone ore combined up into a deep slate replica stone ore. And then processed into a dimensional replica ore. Nice. Okay, it's really fast getting through this quest so far. I'm waiting for that thing to trip us up. So this morning I did make 3 more of these. I do love that placer thing. It's really, really good. So I'm going to put this guy in here. And hopefully this works. It does indeed. And we have an elite Technium machine frame in just to make it a little bit faster. Once again. Grab a logistical transporter. Let's just use the lowest level because it's literally just 1 block. And let's grab a 1x1 drawer. Content sealed inside. What is in here? That's where my obsidian went. I was actually wondering where my obsidian went from that original obsidian miner in the old version of this pack. So yeah, there we go. At least I have some obsidian. Looks like we need to make a few more of these guys. Boop you here. This here. And extract. Lock and quantify. Nice. So I think replica ore is part of this. Replica block, which is a replica ingot. And a replica ingot is made by smelting replica dust. And replica dust is made by crushing raw replica. Simulation pearls. What do I need the replica ore for? Oh, I see. I need another one of these. These are so annoying to set up. It just takes so long for all the inputs and outputs to be done properly. And it's really, really Okay, I'm going to do that off camera because I'm not going to film myself getting annoyed and screaming again. Listen, I'm not going to tell you just how long that took to put that together, but we do have replica blocks now being made rather quickly, actually. This is a pain in the furry buttocks. And I even managed to break one of the uranium machines. Now I have stupid bits of uranium in my inventory. So let me just empty my inventory and we can get back to work and pretend none of that ever happened. Deep, calming breaths. Whew. Okay, so we have finished everything here apart from Enderium. Now I think Enderium won't be too bad to automate. It's just going to be a case of getting a arc furnace, another arc furnace. Or should I just reuse that arc furnace? No, I'll make another arc furnace and get it set up somewhere, maybe over here. And I'll get the 3 things into it that I need, which was, I think, ender pearls and something else, maybe? Yeah, lead, platinum, ender pearls. Okay, so I know we have an arc furnace placer. Yeah, there we go. Then we need an immersive block. I need that stuff. Okay, so that is for the arc furnace. We also need a squeezer. So what do I need for the squeezer? Blah, 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 blah. Heavy machinery. Squeezer. 2 light, 1 redstone, 1 piston. 6 steel scaffolding. 3 fence. 2 fluid pipes and 4 wooden barrels. So we need to make the squeezer again because we need to get some of this stuff turned into hop graphite. Gonna make some extra just in case we ever need to, because when we have the second arc furnace, we will need to make those unbreakable arc furnace rods, the electrodes. So let's place the squeezer here for the moment. Okay, that should be 1 squeezer. Nice. Then let's go place the arc furnace, which is a 5x5, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place this guy here. I think now I just need to shift and right click and boom, arc furnace. Nice. And boom. Okay, let's get, where is he gone? Let's get this guy powered. Side config, energy, eject, output, you're powered. And then you can start squeezing that stuff or not. Oh, maybe it's coal coke that it uses. Let's have a little check. Coal coke? Hello? Are you going to work? Hop dust is... Oh, it's coke dust in there. Ah, okay. So I need to squeeze the dust first. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Just give me another stack of you. Crush you guys up. And there we go. Now we squeeze this stuff. Hey, boop. And then we go back up and smelt it. Then where are the unbreakable electrode blueprints? Here we go. You go in here. You go over here. 1, 2, 3. And then you can process away here. Oh, no, wait, no. I remember correctly. It was something to do with a fluid. I needed a fluid. It was obsidian, wasn't it? And luckily, I have some obsidian here, but I should have molten obsidian somewhere else. No, I do not. Okay, well, let's just do this then. A tank there, a pipe there, extract, and purchase. That's processing. Nice. And I just need 16 more of those. At least we get free buckets. 16. Nice. A perfect amount. And now we wait. That's a 3. And then we need... What do we need? So we need 3 entangled blocks. I can make that one normal, and then 2 more. We need some pipes and a drawer with a downgrade. I think that's about it. Okay, so let's... Oh, an entangler. Entangler. Always an entangler. Okay, so let's have a quick think about this. So let's put our electrodes in. Plug these bad boys in. Give you some energy output. There we go. You're powered. Then we need 3 lead, 1 platinum, and 2 ender pearls. Which means... actually, let me just have a think about this. This needs to go in the slot here, I think, maybe? Because it's the extra bit. So if I put pipe here, and we link that to lead, like so, extract, lead goes in there. Yeah, see, that's the worry I have. I want to fill this up, but I don't want it all to fill up with platinum, or I don't want it all to fill up with ender pearls. I may have to use the other pipes. So the other pipes in this mod are modern dynamics pipes, and they're not as fast or as lag free maybe as the other pipes, but they do have the ability to make these things called extractors. A chest down here and here. Now I grab out some cobble and some mossy cobble. Put you guys in there. Pop the extractor in, and then we click U on the extractor to show its other options. Let me see, up to final speed and transfer. I thought there was a filtering effect. Advanced behavior available with a redstone comparator. Filter slots +2. Max move items. Let's see if a wooden hopper does anything. So if I put you in here, I can... No, that's not the right one. Advanced behavior for a fuzzy card. A fuzzy card is this guy. Shot attack, ignore that attack. Closest first, furthest first, random, round robin. I don't think this really works either. Okay, just ignore what I was saying. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on it every now and again to make sure that it doesn't... Oh, I put everything away. That it doesn't clog up or anything. Okay, so one of the things we needed to entangle a port was these. So link. Nope, not them. Link. You can go here and here. So you link that guy there. And then the other one was platinum, which is over here. Link. Okay, moment of truth. Are you doing your thing? No. Have I got the recipe wrong? Of course I have the recipe wrong. I was to make Enderium. Is it lead in here and then these in there? Oh, it's that way. Okay. Here. And you go here and here. Extract. And extract. Okay, that's a little bit better. One drawer and one downgrade. Lock and quantify. Okay, so that means that this is all going to fill up with Enderium. I think these are going to stay just 2 and 2 because, yeah, I don't know why, but I think I just think it will. And these will only keep going when I need them. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I think I made it a little bit complicated in my head. So the last thing I need to do is get another one of these placed down and a gear mold. And then we should have the sound of success. But I don't think that's where I want to end the episode. I actually think I want to see if I can get a wireless system set up. So let's quickly make up that press and see if we can get a little bit less dependent on our little central storage area here and get a little bit of wireless going. Okay, I think apart from some smooth stone, we're all ready. So let's pop down to our press area and let's put you guys together. So scaffolding goes there. I think I can build these things in my sleep at this stage. The powered. Pop you in here. Boop, 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 boop. One drawer. Downgrade, upgrade, redstone improved, upgrade. And a boop. One entangled block, which will be entangled to you. There we go. Boop. Entangle. Up. Up. Extract. We should have Enderium gears automated after we lock and quantify. Nice. So if I take out one of these and then run over and take out one of these, we should get that sound we so crave. The sound of success. But like I said, this episode is not complete just yet. I really do think I have the capability to make an AE wireless system. So to make a wireless system, I need a wireless access point that goes attached to this system here. The wireless access point links to a wireless crafting terminal. So to make that, I need one of these guys, which I needed a Fluix Pearl for, which is okay now because I have Ender Pearls. So I'm going to grab a few Ender Pearls from over here just to have in our system for crafting. So pop you in there. Make one of you guys. Make one of you guys. To make one of you guys, pop you on top here. Now we need, another one of you guys. Like so. An ME terminal, so we need an annihilation core and a formation core. A boom. Then we need a dense energy cell, which is energy cells around a calculation press. I hope I can do this. I can indeed. One dense energy cell coming up. One wireless terminal. Crafted into with another dense energy cell. I knew it was good to be true. Crishy. Yoink. Like I was saying. Oh wait, no. I don't need another one of them. I was trying to make the same thing. Is there two recipes? Wireless terminal, crafting table, calculation press. Wireless crafting. Wireless crafting. Okay, this recipe is much easier. I just need a crafting table. And boom. Nice. Let me put this guy in here to link. And then I need my charger, which I hope still has some energy left in it. It does. Pop you in there. Charge that guy up a little bit for now. And we should have wireless crafting. Oh yeah. Stretch that bad boy out. Sort by number of items. Descending. Autofocus when open. Now the last thing we need to do is make range add-ons. Is that what they're called? Is it a wireless booster? It's probably a wireless booster. I need a few ender dusts, which is an ender pearl in an inscriber or one in here. Yeah, I'll just grab a few ender pearls. Not sure how much range add-ons we need, but I'll make 10 for now. Oop. Oh, I mean, I'll make 20 for now. And then these pop in here. And it should be 105. I think that's more than enough range. Is that enough over here? It is. Over here? Yeah. Over here? Yeah. Over here? No. Here. So we might need just a few more range add-ons. But that means, finally, wireless crafting. I don't have to keep on going back up to my system anymore. Anywhere around the island, anywhere I am, I can just sit here and craft. This makes me a very, very, very happy fuzzy. So if you did like today's episode, why don't you give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and while you're down there in the subscribing area, why don't you leave a cheeky little comment? Tell me if you like the episode, tell me if you don't like the episode, tell me what you want to see differently, or if you do just like what I do. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Well, we'll be unfortunately going through this stuff here, which looks very complicated, and I don't like the fact that I can see isotopic centrifuges, solar neutron activators, because that means we need to get into mechanism reactors. So yeah, until next time, Fuzzy out.